Okay, sorry, recording. So anyway, yes, that's DN Rising. That's just hard to say. Other things that we had a Diesel Nation leadership call right when we got back from Summit, like the next day or something. And a couple of things that they want to implement, which I think are really cool ideas in our DN Rising page. Every Monday night, I mean, Diesel Nation has always had a Monday night call. It's typically started at 8:30 and run for about an hour plus. They've always been kind of long. What we're going to start doing is have an Emerald Dash every Monday night, hosted by a different leader in Diesel Nation. We've got a sign-up sheet. We've got this planned out through I think the sign-up sheet already is scheduled through September or something that we've got everything set for. And it's basically going to be our quick tips especially for newer coaches to hop on at 8:30. And the first 30 minutes of the team call is going to be this Emerald Dash. And it's going to be like our quick strategy on this is how you get to Emerald super fast, because it's not hard. It's 2 people. That's it, and make it really plain and simple for them, give them ideas, motivation, that kind of thing. And obviously it's going to be a different person doing the call each time. So there's going to be different, ideas and different ways that people do things. So I think that's going to be a really cool idea to help us develop more Emeralds. So that will be at 8:30 every Monday night. And then the team call will start at 9. And Christina said she's going to limit it to 30 minutes. So that'll be a good thing, I think. So if you don't need to hear the Emerald stuff, don't get on until 9. But anyway, and then we're also going to do live power hours within the Diesel Nation Rising page. And we've got a sign-up list going, again, of a bunch of Diesel Nation leaders that are going to pop in at different times. Some of them will be morning, some will be afternoon, some will be nighttime, just to kind of accommodate everybody and be like, hey, if you want to pop on a live power hour, here we go. We're doing one right now, or we're doing one tomorrow or, whenever it is. Is that you, Suzanne?
Yes, I'm at work.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm going to mute myself.
Okay, cool. I didn't expect you to pop on, so I was like, wait a second, who is that?
All right. Bye.
So that's going to be happening in DN Rising page as well, which can be really cool. And I think for that reason, because we're going to have Emerald Dashes and these live power hours, I think I'm going to start plugging my new coaches that actually, do have interest in building and working into that Diesel Nation Rising page. So for me personally, I'll be putting them in Delta Fire and DN Rising, because I think it's going to be a cool place for them to get a lot of value. So those are my thoughts on that. Questions, comments, ideas, thoughts? Yes, no, love it, hate it? Do what, Holly?
Sounds good to me.
Cool.
Yep. Less groups.
Yeah. And if y'all want to take people out of Wildfire, feel free, Like I said, I did just because I don't feel like it's a ton of extra content that I'm not already putting in Delta Fire anyway. And we're all going to be in DN Rising. So it's kind of your choice. Like I left Amy in there. I left you guys that have coaches in there. I didn't touch them. That's y'all's call. I just took my people out. Okie dokie. Let's see. One thing I wanted to do, I've already got it set up, and I hope it's going to be fun. Just kind of motivation, gratitude, thing like that. We've all been talking, and Stacy, you weren't there, but I'm sure you've seen us posting about fireflies.
Yes.
And so one of our keynote speakers, no clue what the guy's name was, but anyway, he does all these happiness studies. He studies happiness.
The Pursuit of Happiness book.
Do what?
I think he must have wrote the Pursuit of Happiness book.
Is that the one? I couldn't remember which one. It might have been. It's John something. Anyway, he had this whole story about this scientific study of fireflies that they did. And it basically, of course, it was about reproduction in the firefly world, because that's all you care about when you're a firefly. I almost said something else. I'm going to zip my mouth. But anyway, and they were more successful at life in general if they synced their little blinker light thingies to blink at the same time. And so anyway, Carl got on stage and had us all shine our phones, little flashlights on our phones. It was really cool. And somebody posted in the round table, which is my corporate group, a firefly challenge. And they had this cute image. I made it already, and it's got a little quote on it for the day. It says something at the top about we all shine brighter together, or I don't know, something to that effect. But it basically, I was going to post this in Delta Fire for 21 days straight as just a fun little challenge to have people focus on their 3 things that they're grateful for at the beginning of the day and message one person. Does not have to be Beachbody related at all, but just like drop some positivity in somebody's life today. And just as simple as that. And then I was going to do like post when you're done, just post done or post a comment or post something below the picture when they're done. And everybody, my thought is everybody that actually completes it every day for 21 days, I'll put those names like in a pot and do some little drawing for a prize. So,
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought it was something cool just for kind of team building,
Mm-hmm.
gratitude, personal development, that kind of thing. That's not something scary you're asking people to do. So I'll start that on Monday. I have it all scheduled for this coming week anyway. Okay. We all know the changes. Stacy, did you see the changes to the Success Club thing? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to implement Success Club prizes again for my newer PS coaches. My PS coaches that aren't diamond, basically. Not you guys, sorry. But I honestly feel like once you get the diamond, you shouldn't need an extra little, or something to be motivated to hit Success Club, right? I think we've all got that motivation regardless anyway. But especially for newer coaches the last couple years, I was going to just implement the Success Club prizes again. Nothing big, just little goodies. So I was just throwing it out there in case you guys wanted to do that, for your PS coaches. I'm not going to talk about it a whole lot in the whole Delta Fire page unless you guys want me to, just because I feel like, that's your call on if you want to do little prizes for your people or not. I didn't want to be posting it all over Delta Fire and, one of y'all's coaches be like, well, wait, why didn't I get a prize? You know what I mean? But y'all feel free to do that too. And Suzanne had a great idea today. What the heck did she message me?
I'm right here.
I can't remember what you said in the message.
I just said that using the Beat Your Best would be a great time to increase our elite points and all that.
Yeah.
I'm going back on mute.
Okay. Increase our elite points and really push, maybe the Success Club prize that I do this month, if you guys want to do one too, would be something a little bit more special because it's Beat Your Best, and really pushing these newer coaches to actually freaking hit SC, right? And it's a great month to leverage it, get them on track, and then really keep working with them to keep going so that we can all build our teams. And kind of along those lines too, some other things that we're doing, you guys know that we're doing this little discount coach sneak peek, which actually I think went really well that Jamie started. I thought it went really well anyway. I've got a lot of people that are very interested in actually giving it a try. And she is going to continue within that group posting one action item per day. And that's it that they have to do. Yesterday's was super simple. It was post a picture of your day and, engage people with what their plans are for the weekend, and it's simple stuff. It's not jumping in with your whole coming out story right off the bat. It'll lead up to that. But starting out, it's very basic coaching activities. And then I have let me find it. A couple of things I wanted to implement within probably Delta Fire. If I can find it. To help get newer coaches and, these people that are kind of wanting to work instead of just be discount coaches, get them on track or get them going. I can't find my image. Oh, wait, I sent it to Claire. Let's see. Hate it. Okay, random thought. So this chick messaged me that she wants information on like an upcoming challenge group, and I sent her a message back asking her like, well, what are your goals and what have been your struggles? And she sends back a thumbs up. I'm like, that does not answer my question. Like, that just makes me mad. Come on, people. Anyway, right? That's my goal. No, that's not your goal.
I hate it when people do that so much.
Mm-hmm. So annoying. It's like, I just asked you a couple of questions and that's your answer? No, that's not an answer. Anyway. But I had a call with Keyshawn, my corporate mentor, the other day, and she sent me this, well, you can't see it, but Holly Hillier, I think it is, who's in the top 10, I think. She does a girl boss apprenticeship, which there's no way I would call it a girl boss apprenticeship, but whatever. Basically what she does working with our new coaches for 1 week or for their first week, on Monday, she kind of talks with them about sharing versus selling, has them post something from their day, a sweaty selfie, a healthy meal, whatever. On Tuesday, she has them connect with 5 friends. On Wednesday, she has them message the people that, liked and commented on our post for the last couple of days. On Thursday, she has them comment on 5 people's photos. On Friday, she has them send 3 messages to reconnect with people. On Saturday, she has a focus on personal development. And on Sunday, she has them go live on Facebook, which is scary. But to thank friends for their support, share their experience, and kind of open up and tell people that what she's doing or what they're doing, right? And the whole goal is that she's not putting them in a group. She is working with new coaches one-on-one with this stuff, which I love because, as we all know, people whine and complain about new groups and they don't do anything in them. So that's kind of what I'm going to start implementing with these people. Like Claire has jumped back in. I've got a few new coaches, well, not new coaches, but a few coaches that are jumping back in and ready to really get this going again. And then also with these discount coaches that say they want to kind of start taking action. I have a couple of them that are actually really interested or seem really interested. So I'm going to try to start messaging them kind of one-on-one on a daily basis and have them take these little steps, once a day. So it's not like, hey, do all 5 of these things. It's every single day. And I feel like that's been very overwhelming for new people, telling them they've got to spend all this time doing all this stuff right off the bat. So
what did you say Wednesday and Friday was?
And I can send you guys this image too. Wednesday was connecting with people, message the people who liked and commented on your post from the last couple days. And then Friday was reconnecting with old friends and just sending 3 old friends messages to reconnect that you hadn't talked to in forever. But I will put this image in our diamond page. I just took a screenshot of what Keyshawn was sharing with me on her screen. So I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then kind of to go along with that, in the leadership session that we had on, Friday at Summit, Trina Gray talked about a coach's challenge that she does, which again was very simple. Let me see if I can find that. Oh, here we go. No. Yes. She calls it the Diamond Daily. She's got a super simple PDF, and it's basically 6 action items that they do every day. So Well, I'll tell you what they are first. Number 1, it's work your challenge group. Support your people in your challenge group, post in your challenge group, that thing. Number 2, post in your team page. Number 3, schedule and create social media posts. So this is kind of for people pushing for diamond. Number 4, add 10 people to your network. Number 5, invite to the business. Number 6, mentor a PS or a downline coach. So I thought that would be maybe a good thing to implement somewhere. She only does it like once a month. She'll run like a Diamond Daily Dash or a Diamond Dash or something, and just have everybody really focus on those activities to help them grow. Thoughts on any of that? I'm trying to figure out, like, how do we, or where do we post this stuff or implement this stuff? Or not.
I think it would be good in like a like a diamond group, like a push to diamond group.
Mm-hmm. Like make a new one? Or
I don't know. I feel like the ones that do the best are the ones that Christina has run, where they like did the money pool.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than like an ongoing one, because there's not a deadline for people to meet.
Yeah. I mean, we could start something like that if y'all wanted to, and just make it super simple, like not a whole bunch of training, but just because we do have a lot of people that are pushing for diamond right now, Rachel and Julie and Ashley and who else? I know there's a few other people.
Amy,
that's what I meant. I meant Amy, not Ashley. I'm going to put them in a group, like a little buy-in thing like that, if they were interested in doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Or anybody else that was pushing. Suzanne's pushing with, like, her mom's account.
I need to do Andrew's account.
Yeah. We could even do it for ourselves. Like, we could be in it, too, pushing for spouse accounts or whatever, if that's something y'all were interested in. I kind of like the simplicity of that thing, though, versus, like, here's another training video to watch, or here's another live call to watch, because nobody watches them. I mean, we've got all the training we need. It's just people need to actually do the stuff, not keep watching videos.
So something like that, that's like a list of things to do is, I think that's where so many people get stuck or overwhelmed, or,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm supposed to invite and I don't know what that means or something, so if they have the list of stuff that might, sorry, that's why I was muted. The toys in the background. Like you said, I'm not, I definitely need to get Will's account to diamond, but I'm not in any sort of position right now I just don't have the time to support people the way they need to be supported.
Yeah.
Right. That's my problem. So I don't want to have a whole bunch of people joining me and then have them just hanging out to dry. So honestly, so like I can barely keep up with 3 challengers a month. So
yeah.
So right now.
Well, it's totally up to you guys if you want me to try to plan something like that, or if you think maybe we should have, I don't know, a message thread or something with our people that are actually pushing, or maybe we take, kind of what I was thinking too, is take 1 week out of the month to have a daily diamond focus, for everybody that's building. Here's your action items for the day, check it off when you're done or something, and kind of do it within Delta Fire was what I was thinking, just because I hate the thought of starting new groups. Just from the feedback that I've always gotten. No, we don't want more groups, so maybe that's something that we do just once a month, have a focus like that, or I don't know.
I like it.
I like that idea. Like a once a month. Yeah. Like if you want to jump in, here it is.
Yeah. Because that's another thing that, who was it? We had a, what was it? Like a panel, I guess you'd call it, at our leadership session thing. And it was Christina, Trina Gray, and somebody else. And a couple of them were talking about how, they're not high volume recruiters and they really seem to do a lot of hand holding, and like spoon feeding all the info at the beginning, which is great and all. But Christina jumped in. She's like, so I recruit quite a bit and I don't hand hold. I was like, yes. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that I have it in me to spoon feed every bit of information to everybody. I've always said that. I am so not a teacher. Holly's the teacher, not me. I always said if I ever taught anything, it would have to be college level or above, because I can't just give like little bits of the same information over and over and over and over and over again. It drives me insane. Like, you guys have to take action on your own, And anyway, so I guess that's the issue that I have with too much hand-holding for me personally. But that's what I kind of feel like, if we just posted it in the group that everybody's already in, those that want to run with it and are actually willing to put in the time and the effort will do it. And those that won't, we're not going to make them do it anyway. Does that make sense?
That's what I was going to say. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That just goes to show, if you do this once a month, you'll see who is actually, in a leadership position or doesn't need hand holding. They'll just jump in and do it. Right. And I don't have time for hand holding either. So,
I don't think any of us do. Yeah. And our people that are really building, Julie, she'd probably jump in and do it. Amy would probably just jump in and do it. It's stuff that they should be doing already anyway, but maybe need a little bit more guidance. Like, be sure you're not skipping this step kind of thing,
Not to mention, it's a good refresher for all of us to just have like a check-in every month.
Yes, I agree.
Because we get a little comfy.
Yeah, very comfy. I know I'm very
muting.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do that. Maybe, figure that out.
So is it a visual checklist that they can?
It is. I have a PD. Yeah, there's an image. I'll put that image in our little group if they need to. It's very blurry because literally I will remake this. I took a picture of it up on the big screen in our leadership session, but you can read it. But it's just very blurry. But yes, it's like an image checklist. And she said, Trina was saying that all she does is she posts it, and she does this within her team page once a month, like of her PS coaches. And she posted at the beginning of each day, like, here's your checklist for the day. Comment when you've done all of them, and she just has them kind of stay accountable like that. It's nothing fancy. It's just, here's your list. Like, super freaking simple. Do it.
And the proactive leaders are going to do it. They'll save the image, they'll save the link, and those are the people you want anyway.
Exactly. Yep. Cool. Okie dokie. The last thing that I have, and then I'll let y'all go unless y'all have other questions or ideas or whatever. Christina was talking a lot about how, hi Lacey, how her, our Diesel Nation challenge group that started as 80-day obsession focused did so well. And then we kind of rolled that into the 2B Mindset challenge group across all of Diesel Nation. And then we're now shifting it to Lift 4. And she's had a lot of people that were, discount coaches or coaches that really never pushed for anything, but they wanted to be in that particular group, really come out and want to be working coaches because of the camaraderie in that group. And she's just got a lot of momentum from it. We lost Suzanne. And so I was wondering if you guys wanted us to all have one Delta Fire coaches only challenge, to where we can kind of not be so serious and so perfect about everything, because it's not necessarily just our customers in it, but it's all of us just as coaches too. And I think it would be cool because, like, you know, Holly, you've got your own challenge group and Bree's got her own challenge group. So like, I never see Bree's accountability posts. You know, I felt like I didn't really know Rachel and Melissa because I don't see their like daily workout posts and stuff like that, you know? So in my mind, I feel like it would be cool for us to have just for us as coaches, you know, and we could even be, you know, goofy and silly in there and put the stupid memes in there if we want to, you know, and just have a little bit more fun with it and it not be structured at all. Just a place for all of us to kind of keep the bond going across everybody on our team and not have customers in it. Maybe discount coaches, if they want it to be a part of it and get involved more with the team, I guess we could offer that. What are your thoughts on that? And yeah, I know that would be another group, but I think it could be fun. Like, I miss not seeing some of y'all's daily posts.
That's what I was going to say is, like, other than the fact that it's another group, whenever we've done those coaches challenge groups, they're really fun.
They're fun, yeah. And this not to be like a 1 month thing or a competition or anything like that. Just an ongoing place for us to post our own accountability to each other, you know, and we could even do business accountability stuff in it if you want it. I mean,
that's what I was just going to ask. Do we post our breakfast snack, lunch snack, dinner snack, or to be foods, or is it where we would post our no's and our PD and
nope,
whatever y'all would want to do. I was thinking specifically workout pictures for sure. What were you gonna say, Bree?
I think at the hotel at Summit we talked about too, like taking turns a couple times a week posting fun activities for people to do, so it doesn't turn into like a copy paste thing, like a challenge or like what are you reading in personal development or just something different.
Yeah, I do remember talking about that now, and I like that. And I know, like, Bree, you're really good at that. Well, I've never been in one of your challenge groups, but from what I hear, you are. And Holly, I know you are. I suck at random spontaneous stuff like that. If I don't have something scheduled, I won't do it. I forget about it. That's how my brain works. But I think that would be fun. And even, you know, if it's just all of us coaches in there, like Bree, if you had some fun little daily challenge or challenge every once in a while, just post it in there and go through and tag everybody. I mean, we wouldn't care, you know, to be sure we see it or whatever. I think that's cool.
It'd also be good to post like screenshots of comments in our own groups of wins, like really big wins, and then we can share those for our stories.
Yeah, I like that.
Because I like to post on my story at least once a day, and more would be better. But a screenshot of, like yesterday, this girl just finally opened up and said she's lost 52 pounds. I had no idea. 52.
Wow.
So I screenshot it, put it on my story, but then I started thinking, I need another one for tomorrow, and I don't have anything.
Yeah.
So, but if I had your people, I wouldn't have to say it's my friend. It's just somebody doing what I'm doing.
It's our team, though. Yeah, I mean.
But I'm just saying, people watch my story don't need to know that I don't know them personally. We could all share that.
I like it. I think that would be cool.
It'd be cool to have maybe a folder in that group to put all those screenshots in and just rotate them.
Yeah, like we could make an album. One album of successes or something, and just whenever we add one, just add it to that album or something.
Because I'm thinking I've already done all the work to white out stuff that I don't want on there, like maybe their last name, and I've already put the hashtag and a location or something. If we put that in there, then we all share, and we've already done the work, and we're all, you know, just, how do I say it? Like a huge resource of stuff that you don't have to reinvent the wheel on.
No, I like it. I think that's a great idea. And I think that would be a cool place to be able to put it.
Right.
Keep all of us super motivated too and celebrating and, you know, excited in there. And it'd be a little bit different than just every other challenge group that we have.
When I first started, almost 3 years ago, there was one of these groups, but it ended up being more of a, and the way I viewed it was kind of like, it was negative memes, like, here I am eating a carton of ice cream, and here I am eating a pizza, but it's stuff we didn't put in our groups, but it was real, what we were really doing. But in a way, it kind of brought me down, because at first I was like, well, then these people aren't really who I thought they were online. You know what I mean? Even though it's real life and I do the same thing, it just, I don't know, it had a weird vibe.
Yeah.
I remember that group because I post everything that I eat in my groups, even if it's bad. And I was like, what?
I know, what's going on?
And I think I'm the type that I was just like, and I'm not posting here. I remember that one too. And Erin, love her to death. She is one of the worst about posting about the pizza and the donuts and all that. When we have those coach challenges, it's like, dude, stop tempting me. Which, by the way, I have not eaten the box of bunnies.
Oh, good.
I've opened them for Kinsey. And I have eaten maybe 5, but that's for real it. I've not eaten the whole box of bunnies. Stacy, they gave me a box of bunnies as a joke.
Chocolate.
So, and I think I surprised Holly. What was it, like night 1? I was like, Holly would be freaking floored if she knew everything that I ate at like midnight every night.
Yep, you're right.
That's how I used to be before I had to start going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I would go to bed. I wouldn't have that problem. Stacey need to text me. Go to bed. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Well, I have a group already set up for a coaches challenge, so I'll just put the link. It does not have any content in it. It doesn't have anything. Because I don't want it to be something else that I have to schedule a bunch of crap for.
No, definitely.
But I just want it to be fun so that we can see each other, and so I'll put that in Delta Fire just for anybody, coaches only, got to be a coach, whoever wants to hop in. Sound good?
Sounds
Working
good.
coach or discount too?
I'd say either.
I agree.
Because that was kind of Christina's point with the Big Diesel Nation one, was she had quite a few discount coaches that were like, I love the support and the vibe and like getting to know everybody on the entire team a little bit more versus like just their upline coach, that ended up wanting to work the business because of that group. So, and Christina also, which is something that we could do, she would drop in like all of the team calls. She would drop the link in that group. Even though it was discount coaches and working coaches, she would also put call links in there and stuff. I mean, I could certainly do that. Granted, we're not having a call every week. We're just going to still stick to our one a month. But, I mean, I feel like it's something different that we could offer our discount coaches, just kind of for a different vibe if they wanted it.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's all I got. Any thoughts, questions, other things you guys want to do? Anything? I am going to have a couple people, or whoever wants to really, on our team call this week. I've just got some announcements, and a lot of it's this stuff. And then have some of our newer coaches, whoever wants to talk and just kind of share their summit experience on our team call. That's where I'm going.
Okay. Oh yeah, we said we were going to list like our top 3 takeaways from Summit somewhere.
Yeah.
For non-Summit goers to still learn from.
Mm-hmm. We should do that. I should make a post about that in Delta Fire, and we could all list our stuff in there. Maybe after the call or the next day or something.
Okay. Now the Summit group that you had for Indy, since like say Anastasia's already bought her ticket for next year, should I go ahead and put her in that group or wait?
I already did. I already added her to it. Yeah.
Oh, good job. Okay.
Yeah. Because I was just, as soon as people were commenting on that thread that they had their ticket, like Kristen, I added her in. Anastasia, I added her in. I changed the little banner at the top, but I figured, well, I'm assuming that all of us that went this year are going to go next year. That was kind of the feeling that I got, and I think we all should. So I figured, just keep that group, that same one open for this coming year and add people to it as they buy their tickets.
Okay.
Cool. Well, that's all I got. So yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for hopping on.
Okay.
Good to see you, Stacy.
You guys too. I miss you all.
Alrighty. Well, y'all go enjoy the rest of your Saturday or Sunday, whatever the heck day it is. And hopefully I'll see all y'all on the team call on Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye.